Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am pretty excited about documenting the many adventures of former acolytes J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our former acolytes had made their way back to GeckoCon and allied with the Planetary Defense Force. Craftworld Meandroth and their possessed warlock Irlene had successfully laid siege to the hotel, but the real horror came when they opened the vault. Beyond just a few hundred Wraithguard, it seems that this vault also contained a webway portal, one that Slaanesh, the ancient enemy of the Aeldar, is now using as his personal backdoor into the material world. With an endless army of demons pouring into the city, a possessed warlock, and war raging all around them, can our boys succeed in their mission? And if so, at what cost? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, switch you back on. Andrew, thanks for putting in the new power pack.
All right, so we're making our way towards the hole. I noticed Mello's gun is on the ground here. I'm just going to pick that up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, what is this thing, by the way?
It's a gun that's way more sophisticated than I feel like I should be touching buttons.
It looks like some sort of futuristic sniper rifle or something.
Now, I would like to say that I've got this pretty sweet sniper rifle on my back, and I could probably do pretty well with this other... No? Okay.
No.
Well, fine. You know what? I sniped, I think, somebody once.
Just no.
Fair enough.
All right, so we make our way down the hole. The tank distracted, I'm assuming.
The tank is now chasing after the Sentinel. You see that the Sentinel has been hit once by the tank.
No, Junpei!
Run, Junpei, run!
And it is
Junpei,
smoking.
Junpei, can you hear me? How are things going out there?
His comm system is damaged.
Shit!
All right.
I swear to God, if that Falcon kills Junpei, I'll be mad. I'll be mad.
All right, so yeah, I agree. We make our way down into the hole.
You see that most of the Aegis servitors are actually all offline already.
Andrew, if you can tell me again, what was the program you put into those Aegis servitors?
To kill all of the Eldar except for Mello, and then to shut down.
So, since these are all shut down, can we assume that the Eldar are dead?
No.
You do hear the sounds of combat coming from down in the pit. You're going to have to, make a jump down there, though.
Okay.
It's down a little ways.
So this is going to be a...
I think it's an acrobatics check, unless you want to, try to climb down.
What about athletics?
That's athletics if you want to climb down. Acrobatics if you want to just sort of, jump down. It's about a full story down beneath the hotel.
Okay.
So it's not a sheer drop, so there's enough stuff that you can sort of climb down.
My question is, can I brace the fall fairly well, considering that I have an artificial leg and my robot arm could be grabbing the side of it as I jump down?
That'll help, but your artificial leg isn't,
It's a top tier artificial leg.
You're right, it was a top tier artificial leg.
Wasn't it a top tier
Yes, because I got it upgraded.
Oh, that's right, you did upgrade it, that's true.
It's not that difficult to do. It's an ordinary check normally, so there'll be plus 10. And with your leg, that'll be all the way up to plus 30 for you.
Because I need that. Because I'm bad at jumping and stuff.
Yeah, and
Are you doing the acrobatics or are you doing the strength?
I'm going to just jump down.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you get?
I didn't pass.
Oh, no.
By how much?
By how much?
I rolled with the plus 30, I got a 68. So that's 3 degrees of failure.
Okay, cool.
And so, Andrew died jumping down that building.
So falling damage is pretty deadly in the 41st millennia. You are going to be incredibly lucky because I rolled low. You're going to take only 1 wound, but it's going to ignore all toughness. And
God damn it.
Gravity, the greatest enemy of all warriors. Now, I will do a cool acrobatics trick because my acrobatics is far better than my athletics because it goes with my agility. You said it's just regular, right?
It's actually plus 10 because there's enough sort of stuff on the side that you can...
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just a sheer drop.
So I need a 47. Oh, actually, yeah, sorry, 57 with that plus 10.
And you guys are doing this at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
77! My God.
So 2 degrees of
Can't
failure.
get anything lower than 50.
You take 3.
Oh, man. I'm at 9 wounds.
Well, I'm at
Jeez.
3. So much for that healing.
Yeah, God, this is, we're not doing great to kick this thing off. Well, man, I think both of my ankles need to be just on rest for at least a week at this point.
My legs making noises. But we got to keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Daniel, what do we see down here?
So you land. It is a large chamber. You see that there are glowing runes that are encased all along the crystal vault and the gigantic door. You saw that they were glowing like sort of a pleasant blue before. Now they are like a bright, dangerous-looking red.
Hey, there's demons in here.
Yes. And Melotiran is looking up at you. They have been let go. And she says, "We have to stop her. She's gone into the room."
Wait, are you talking about the warlock?
Yes, and you look, and the Aegis robots have gunned down all of the other Eldar.
But not the warlock.
The warlock who has run into the room amongst the Wraith guards and the demons and all that.
Wait, are the demons attacking her?
You're going to have to take a break on that for a second because there's somebody else down here.
Is it Cirrus?
Gentlemen.
Hey, asshole, how are you doing?
Well, things have not gone 100% according to plan.
Really? Where did
I'll
the
be
plan
honest.
kind of fork for you? Was it with the Eldar betrayal, or was it with the demons?
Yeah, I was this close to getting control of several hundred Eldar weapons for myself.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
probably felt like a pretty good plan before all the demon stuff happened.
All I need is that key, and we'll get out as many of these things as we can.
Are you talking about, can the key control the Wraithguard?
Yes, the key, you don't know anything.
I don't know much. No, I don't know anything about this magical vault that happens to have demons in it. Sorry I didn't go to Eldar Wraithguard school.
You didn't get the briefing then.
What brief? Wait, are you talking about? Oh, you know what? I slept through that briefing. I'm pretty sure.
If you're talking about the briefing from Atris, it did not mention any of this.
Yeah. There was definitely, you know what? It might have, I'm going to be quite honest. I skipped around a little bit. It was like GeckoCon, 5-star hotel. And I was kind of like, pump the brakes. That's all I need to hear. And,
Melotiran looks over and says, "Do you always talk so much?"
only when I'm telling the truth. And I swear, this is 1,000% the truth.
As I'm walking up, sort of like
Yeah.
to where Cirrus is, I take Mello's gun and toss it to her.
She grabs it and she says, the runes, they say not to open it. They said what was inside. And she didn't listen. She was acting like someone possessed.
Oh, yeah, well, that is kind of the whole point, is that this spirit stone has possessed her.
Serious? Let me get your side of this plan. What were you hoping was going to happen?
Well, you see, I let the Eldar in because only an Eldar can open the door.
Right, makes sense.
Then I kill all the Eldar with the Aegis, which is convenient because the Aegis got them in, and now the Aegis will kill all of them.
Poetic, I guess.
Yes. And then I take the key, and I command all of the Wraith gods.
So wait. So I gotta be clear here. You thought this plan was going to work, but you just bypassed all of the reasons why it was sealed in the first place.
Yeah, did you happen to ask the Eldar, which I assume, by the way, you partnered with the Warlock to get all of this shit done, right?
Yeah, she was extremely trusting.
Yeah.
She thought that she had bribed me into working with her.
Right. You do realize now that she's probably possessed by something super dark and super screwed up, so,
She did run past the Aegis. Yes, it was, yes.
Now-
Things have not gone 100% according to plan. But the thing is that all of the Aegises up top, they are temporarily short-circuited. The Warlock did something, I'm not sure what. But we will get them back online. We will kill the Warlock. And I assume that the key will also be able to seal this. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great. Listen, if you take a look over there just for a half a second, there's just, I don't know, I'd describe a shit ton of demons coming out of that warp hole.
Yes, that is a very large chamber.
Yeah, did Atris in his, PowerPoint presentation at all ever talk about how the hell we're gonna plug that up?
No, that wasn't part of the deal. Now,
Yeah.
here is the thing, though. I am beginning to suspect that you are no longer working for Inquisitor Atreus.
What?
In fact, you've likely turned on him. You're working with the other Inquisitor now, aren't you?
Are you talking about the Inquisitor whose henchman sawed open my insides?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Andrew isn't going to be too friendly with that Inquisitor.
No, to be perfectly honest, that was an incredible cover that you used. No one would believe.
I just immediately lift up my shirt
I mean,
and show
Cirrus,
giant
you were there.
fucking
You were,
saw marks on my
He
stomach.
was staying with you when he was getting patched up. I mean,
Yes. You should have died. I assume that's because she let you live, and this was all in an elaborate ruse to get into the organization.
Listen,
You
I think
if-
everyone knows how clever Andrew and I are, but I feel like that's pretty clever.
You know what?
Inquisitor Tamoa will not have these. And of course she'll be so excited that there were demons involved.
Now, Cirrus, I didn't read through the employee handbook as intently as I probably could. But if I got to a section that said, hey, if at any time as an Inquisitor, you're ever challenged by another, I don't know, I'm going to call you like Junior Inquisitor or Junior Acolyte, and, they're being a real dick about it, I could probably shoot your life support systems, right? And I pop out my plasma pistol and aim it at his little floaty chair, which I assume he's using, right?
Yes, but it's got all of the weapons. It's got several built-in weapons and like armor all over it. In fact, I didn't mention this, but he himself is in a bunch of armor as he's sitting in this chair.
That's
in, like,
really
combat
important to
mode.
know.
You know what? I should have mentioned it. Also, while you're having this conversation, Mello, as you're calling her, looks and says, "Shut up. All of you shut up." And she grabs her gun and she runs into the vault.
Okay, hold on a second. Sirius, something's not on the level here. I need a word with my compatriot here.
Yeah. Let's battle strategize. Let's huddle up.
So, Jay, I think we actually need... Oh, man, it hurts me just saying this. Need him on our side?
Yeah, I think we could probably convince him to put aside our differences for at least a few minutes to deal with the demons, right?
And we kind of have to go back up Mello, because I'm assuming she's going in there a little half-cocked because of whole possession and everything happening, so...
Yeah, all right. Break. Hey, Cirrus! Listen, I know we've got our differences and you've got some really weird theories going on right now. And, listen, I think we talk about this after we deal with the whole demon problem, then you, then me, then Andrew. We can all get in front of Atreus and just sort this out.
No, I'm not going to let you get the key. I'm going to get the key. We've talked about this. If you are still working for Atreus, if I get the key, I will have succeeded, and he sent you to compete with me. The competition is merely continuing, my friends. And if you have turned, well, then it will be for all the better. So you see, I'm going to kill you now.
Shit. So wait a second. How many guns does he have on his chair? Like all the guns?
He has 4 separate guns that have come out of his chair.
Okay, I'm going to now take this moment...
Yeah.
to then tell him about Atreus, because it's going this direction. He's already attacking us. What could it hurt?
Roll initiative.
He's totally gonna believe us. I got a 6.
I have a 10.
And Cirrus got a...
He's very slow. All
It's your
that
lucky
cheese
day.
is slowing him down.
Andrew, you have the drop on him.
All right.
Okay, well, should we go classic shock maul?
Were you going to try to say things to him?
I might say one thing and see how he responds, which
Yeah.
may surprise him more and allow me to hit him
Yeah.
while he's not paying attention. But still, at the same time, I'm debating between classic shock maul and just try and like knock him off his chair.
Just like push him off the chair. I like how our tactical moves are like, all right, I've got this combat strategy, or knock guy off a floating
I mean,
chair.
like, I hit him with the... maybe he gets shocked because he's so slow and shit, and then, like, I can just push him off.
Is cheese and wine a conductive force? Will this create a higher damage inside his body?
Okay, so I bring out my shock maul.
Okay.
As I'm moving towards him, I'm going to say, you know Atreus is a traitor, right?
What do you mean by traitor? Do you mean that he is truly looking for the best interests of humanity? I think ultimately he is the one who is loyal to humanity, and you Emperor worshippers are the true traitors.
Did you say Emperor worshippers are the true traitors?
And I immediately hit him with my shock maul.
Okay.
At least we know what side he's on.
Yeah, I think this guy's definitely serrated query, for sure. 1000%.
Yeah, wow, super pass.
Oh, it's nice that you can do something successful.
It's the shock maul, man. I always hit with the shock maul. I passed with 4 degrees of success.
All right, he's going to try to parry.
What does he have melee weapon-wise?
There is like a built-in chainsword.
Fucking goddamn it.
It's like that old data slate with Dr. Octopus. Just multiple robot arms.
He failed by 2.
Yes! So that is 11 impact damage to his body.
All right. I should note that his head is unarmored.
Oh, no, I aim for his head then. I can aim for his head for free without.
Oh, yeah, you have free called shot. Yeah,
I have-
so.
yes.
Can you do that even with melee weapons?
It's any weapon I use is precision killer.
Oh, sweet. So
I
you're
call-
going for his dome?
Oh, I'm going for where he's unprotected.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
okay.
because it would potentially just knock him out immediately.
Okay. He is very fat, but that apparently, like all old video games, that means that he's got a lot of health.
He's got a lot of fat on his head.
You have damaged him, though.
Take his test for shocking, please.
Okay.
I think it's a toughness test.
Something tells me his toughness is high. Shit.
He's going to be stunned for 1 round.
Yes!
Shocking!
You beamed him right in the head.
I'm telling you, man, you just can't defeat the shock maul.
The shock maul is like the most powerful weapon in all of the Imperium. I like that somebody might have like handed this to you in like a side kiosk and be like, this will defeat every enemy in the Imperium. You're like, whatever, dude. Here's some money. Here's some thrones. Rowboat shows up afterwards. It's like, now, where is that shock maul I commissioned? He's like, oh, sir, I'm sorry. Someone came by and picked it up. The greatest weapon in all of the Imperium.
Okay, so next person to go is Cirrus. He's stunned, but...
He froths at the mouth.
Yeah, he's stunned. The thing is, he's only stunned for 1 round, so you're going to have to, But now you're up, Jay.
Yep, and I'm gonna whip out me old hand flamer and my plasma pistol, and I can dual wield these suckers. So it's time to light this guy on fire. So first I'm gonna just light him up with a hand flamer. Probably can't dodge this. So
He is stunned. And he also already used his reaction.
Yep.
So
here we go. Fire time. Oh, nice.
he's also not really a dodger.
probably not. Lean slightly.
Turns out that the cone from the hand flamer doesn't even reach his whole person.
So it is 8, so plus 4, so that's 12 energy damage. And then he has to make a test to see if he is... Well, he can't dodge the fire, so now the second volley, he's actually going to be on fire because he can't dodge it. I think this ignores toughness and armor.
Yeah, being on fire
Yeah.
is just being on fire.
And that's actually 8 as well. So that's just 8 damage straight through his toughness and his armor. And now he has to do that willpower check to see if he's going to be burning on the ground, freaking out.
He succeeds.
Ah, damn it. We can't shock and burn him alive. But then that's my one shot with a hand flamer, but I'm dual wielding. So now I'm going to shoot him with that plasma pistol, switching it to full blast. It's maximal shot, baby. I'm point blank, so plus 30 and then plus 5 from all the minuses and stuff for shooting multiple weapons and having the red dot sight in the grip. So plus 35 to my ballistic skill of 42, so 77. That's a freaking 12. So that definitely hits him. He gets no reaction. And 2d10. Oh my god. That's a righteous fury. That's an explosion. That's 15 to start. And we roll again. And another 5. So that is 20.
28 damage.
That's total 20 damage plus 6. So that's 26 energy damage. Pen 8.
And I think that's to his left arm.
How's he looking?
So he was already on fire. Fire consumes the target's arm, burning the flesh to a crisp right down to the bone. And there's a lot of flesh that it burns through.
Takes like a little while, like we're watching.
The arm itself is essentially reduced to a cloud of crimson ash.
Wow.
The target is sent crumbling to the ground and immediately dies from shock, clutching his smoking stump.
Welp. That, I think that went pretty well.
Shock Maul.
Serious!
You didn't even get cool last words or anything.
You just got lit on fire and exploded.
No, I believe I know what his last words are. His last words are,
I've made a terrible mistake.
So I walk over to his corpse, and I immediately just, like stomp on his face, and I'm just
Wait, before we kick any of this stuff, can I check to see if he's got any, like, hidden wine bottles under this thing that we can keep for ourselves?
It seems to be the combat modified chair at the moment. You might have more than one chair.
He doesn't have the cheese of the wine?
This is his battle chair.
All right.
Are any of the weapons removable?
There's not time at the moment.
Damn.
Can I, since he fell over, did he fall off the chair?
Yes.
Can I sit on the chair and command it?
The chair is keyed to his fingerprints.
Can I cut his hand off and bind it to the controls?
I mean, it also was linking to the back of his head. Like, you, given time...
You're gonna, like, cut up this guy and puppet him around.
I don't like to say no. I really don't like to say no.
Okay.
But it's simply not... give it some time, you can modify this and use it.
Not feasible in the amount of time, but totally doable if we had it.
Yes.
We cut away and cut back to the most terrifying sight of, like, this skeleton.
I've just combined, like, Junpei, you, and myself in the remains of an Eldar tank, a Sentinel, and this combat chair into some crazy fucking Zord as we go into this vault.
Voltron, go forth!
All right, so that's fine. We'll leave it behind for later.
Now, real quick, is his room key on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get that wine and cheese later on, for sure.
So Jay just pockets the room
I
key.
pocket that room key like it's the most valuable artifact.
And then we go in.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to reload my plasma pistol. I'm also going to vent it, because I did fire it on maximal. Reload the flamer. And Andrew, what about yourself? I think you're pretty much ready to go.
I sheathe my shock maul.
The shock maul requires
done.
No reload.
As you enter into the chamber, it's... well, I would say it's like all hell broke loose, but like that's literally what's going on.
Yeah, it's not like it is.
Yes.
Hell has broketh loose.
Most of the Wraithguard are now online. They were taking some time to go online. Most of them are battling the demons. However, you see some of them are battling against the other Wraithguard.
What?
And you realize standing in between all of them is the Warlock. The ones that are closest to the Warlock are battling against the other Wraithguard and are fighting alongside the demons.
Are any of them fighting? Like, is everyone just kind of ignoring the Warlock?
I mean, like, she's surrounded by Wraithguard that are fighting for the demons against the other Wraithguard.
Shit, so this black spirit stone is clearly on the demon side.
That is definitely a demon or something.
Okay.
And you see, lying on the ground, bleeding,
No!
is Mello.
Damn it.
She has taken an attack from one of these Wraithguard.
She lived.
I mean,
Yes.
that's impressive just in and of itself, because I believe those guns fire miniature black holes.
Yeah, she caught like the side of it or something, and it blew her away.
Jeez.
And she's on the ground bleeding, and she's saying, "Gentlemen, this is bad. You need to get the key. If you could get the key, we can seal the vault. Just get me the key, and we can seal the vault."
So how do you suggest we get past the wall of Wraithguard?
I don't know.
Mello, do you have any do you have any grenades on you or anything like that that we could use?
And then while you're saying that to her, can I perform a Medicaid check on her?
Yes.
Okay. There's a reason I'm like...
Daniel, if you could help him out as well.
Oh, yeah, I got your back.
This is why I'm Nurse Andrew at this point.
The demons know me as Nurse Andrew.
You just see from the mechanical part on the back of my head, and my backpack literally just like suddenly straps an apron on me, and a mask comes over my face.
I was going to say gas
So
mask?
here's the
No.
thing. It is going to be at minus 20 because this is an Eldar.
This is not human physiology?
Yes. Which will make it more difficult.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can I do a Forbidden Lore Xenos check for for Eldar Anatomy first? And if I pass that,
It will be
cancel some of it.
Yeah, it will cancel some of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But you got to make the check.
So
Think back to your medical days, Andrew.
Forbidden lore first, accessing the
Yeah.
mechanical part of my brain. Holy shit. Did I fucking pass? I fucking passed by 3. I rolled a 35.
Oh my
Okay.
god. So, like, there's, like, a moderate flashback.
You mean by 3, so you'll not by 3 degrees of success.
No,
right?
just by 3.
Okay,
Just by
okay,
3.
okay.
There's, like, a small flashback to Andrew walking down a library somewhere and pulling a book off of a shelf and like, hey, what's going on here? And just, like, flipping through.
Okay, your Medicaid is going to be only at -10.
Okay, so then you're giving me a +10 because you're helping me.
You got it.
I have a +10 myself, so it's just a +10.
Okay.
I just rolled another 35. I pass.
Oh my god!
So you passed, so she's
So
healed.
she's stabilized.
Yeah, she's stabilized. Okay, so she's okay. She's okay.
Oh my god, that was amazing!
Nurse Andrew to the rescue.
She says something
crap.
in Eldar, you don't understand it.
I think that was a compliment.
Well, it recorded for later. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Thank you. There's not much time. If we could get the rest of the Eldar forces here, they might be able to help. If you could get the human forces here, anyone here, we might be able to stop them, but it's just
Okay.
it's too much.
So this fight that's going on, it's bad. This chamber is like, now that you're inside this chamber, you get a feel for it. So
Right.
it's as big as the city that you were in. Now, it does not extend underneath the city. It's actually extending underneath the ocean.
Holy fuck.
So it is a gigantic room. There are actually more than 500 Wraithguard in here. There maybe are closer to 1,000 that are in here.
Jesus Christ, that's
Who?
a lot. By the Emperor, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
So
Wow.
the thing is that they are dying to fight against these demons, and like it is now not just these demonettes that are coming out, but also other larger, more deadly things that are
Bigger,
coming out.
sexier demons?
Possibly greater demons or riders, possibly weird horse things with boobs on them. That is not an exaggeration, ladies and gentlemen.
The
Horse-
Seekers of Slanesh?
Yeah.
Yes, those are the things that are coming out now.
Boob horses.
Yeah.
Gotta watch
Damn
out, man.
Boob horses.
They got long tongues that lick you in the places you don't like to be licked.
And Fiends of Slanesh are coming out as well.
Yep, those are weird.
This is not looking good at all.
Okay.
Unless
And the 1,000, to confirm, Daniel, the 1,000 Wraithguard are losing this fight?
yes, they are.
Crap.
So the thing is, one of the advantages that you have is that
We're insignificant?
you're completely insignificant to this. And actually, the Wraithguard that are surrounding the Warlock, or what was once the Warlock, it's now glowing with like a purple aura around it.
Okay.
As it's clutching the key to its chest, and the stone is just sort of floating over their head now. The Wraithguard are walking towards the portal. They actually have left her back exposed. She believes that she's killed the Eldar that was coming in to murder her, and she does not fear any of the humans anymore.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
I have an idea as well. Let's say them both at the exact same time. Mello shoots the Spirit Stone and we shoot her in the back.
I'm going to add one bit to that.
Okay.
That was actually part A. Part B is we use Daniel with his recorder. I patch him into the security feeds, and we display what's happening in the vault to the Eldar and human forces that are outside.
So get everybody on our side and essentially try to turn the tide on this fight, essentially.
I can tell the other Eldar what I saw, that she ignored the warnings to open the gate. She's clearly gone off the reservation.
Well, and you'll be with us, so that it'll be more convincing because you're there, and they'll see that we've treated you and stuff like that. So, like, I think that we have to get everybody into this.
Okay.
We could try. I don't. The more time we spend talking, the more demons are coming through that portal.
So I instead do something else. I immediately run over to, because we haven't gone that far into the vault. I immediately run over to one of the Eldar corpses.
Yes.
I grab one of their comms units.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I immediately run back to Mello, and
Yeah.
I'm like, here you go. You got to tell them to stand down against the human forces. I'll tell the human forces to stand down against the Imperial...
Hold on a second. You're telling me we have a comms link to both the humans and the Eldar for a moment to rally both forces together? Motherfucker, put that shit on speaker. We are doing this right now. Are we patched into both?
Arhan, second. Mello, you good? I think I'm good.
I'm patched in. I can translate. Most of them should speak Gothic, but I can translate.
Okay.
Jay, don't fuck this up.
All right. So I pick up both communiques. All right, all you crazy, weird people. Okay, that's not a good start. Listen, everybody.
You should roll first.
Yeah.
And that should influence the speech you give.
All right, here we go.
You gotta nail this.
I mean, I'm guessing this is command again. Or charm. Am I charming enough?
No, this is command.
Damn it.
You're rallying the troops, Jay.
All right, this is going to work. I'm going to roll low for the first time in this entire
Jay, you gotta
scenario.
fucking believe me.
No, you blew him up pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I actually rolled pretty well there. That is a frickin' 10, baby.
That's pretty good. Give your speech.
So I link up the communiques, both of them.
Yeah.
Independence Day is... Nope, okay. Wrong speech. I watched a lot of data slates. Listen, everyone out there. I know we all kind of hate each other for different reasons. We've been killing each other a lot today, but that doesn't mean shit now. Andrew, can you patch in the video link from one of these shitty dead servitors?
It's linked into all TVs present in the city.
Listen, Eldar and humans, we haven't gotten along very much in our past history, and I'm not saying that we get along now, but there's a bigger threat out there. And as you can see, recording live down here in this crazy, weird-ass vault, there's some pretty nasty-ass demon incursion going on in here, and even though they look sexy, they are definitely dangerous.
You see my head come into the thing, they're so sexy.
Listen, this demon threat is a threat against Eldar and humankind alike, and I think now is the time that we rally together. Some of us might like baseball, some of us might be weird and kind of an outcast to other Eldar, but
If this were a movie,
Yeah.
we are now seeing all of the different people that you've met along, talking about baseball, and now we're also seeing, like, you know, Hold Up and Club Escapade is like a couple of the other socialites standing back to back, just blasting off Eldar that are fighting them, and all. Just we're seeing everybody that we've seen along. We got Ken, we got Junpei, we got
Shinjiro.
Yeah, Shinjiro. We got Mitsuru hugging her father. You know, all
Just
this.
everybody in all these different rooms.
Super montage.
Yeah.
It's like,
And even though we may have been enemies, maybe up till about a minute ago, I need you all to stop and see what's happening down here. This is the real threat. This is the threat to both mankind and elf space kind. We need to rally together and we need to beat this freaking demon force back. And I need your help. Not half your help, I need all your help. So either come down here or accept extinction. So get your shit together and just turn off the comms.
And we're seeing, again, this is stepping outside of our usual sort of doing this, but...
yeah, well, Daniel, as we know, you can patch into all the televisions everywhere
Yes,
and all the
I can see
locations.
through the other side.
Yeah.
What's odd is that we're seeing somebody who we've never seen before.
Who is that?
There's a woman with her arms folded looking at it, and she's sort of encased in shadow. I can't see her very well. It's very ominous. And she smiles and she says... I knew it.
So I'm assuming that a lot of these Eldar and these humans in different places are lowering their guns.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're seeing on the screens all the different like crazy demon shit that's happening below the Gekko-Con.
Yeah, because now some of the demons that are pushing past the Wraithguard. The Wraithguard's biggest thing is to keep them from getting out of the vault. But at this point, some of them are getting out of the vault. Even with all the Wraithguards, like some of them are just like trying to get past the Wraithguards, get into the planet itself and just start killing things. But thankfully, everyone on the outside is ready to start blasting the shit out of these
So
demons.
I'm assuming some of the demons, as we're patching into the security feeds, and we can see they're like running out of the different edges, and like a seeker gets blown away by like a...
they climb to the top of the hole and they're like, freedom! And then all of a sudden you just hear like all of the guns cock and then just like blows them all to
just
pieces.
blasting these demons to pieces.
Have they like fought back enough of the demons that were actually trying to get out that they've made it down to us?
So they're fighting their way to you right now, but you're going to have to maybe brave forces, but it's a relatively small Eldar force fighting a relatively small human force.
Versus a lot of
Which
shit.
means it's a very large combined force. Okay, so we still need to put our efforts into play here, and we need to take down this warlock.
All right, so I immediately look down at Mela and I'm like, Mela, we've had our differences. We literally shot at each other.
You don't need to give me a speech. I'll help you. What do you need?
You need to grab your rifle, and you need to blast that gem that's floating in the air out of the sky.
And I think that'll distract this warlock enough, and
It may actually break the possession, and then the warlock will get command of the rest of them.
Well, I'm an incredible shot, and I am actually incredibly surprised that you were able to staunch my bleeding, and I suppose you should be rewarded for that.
yeah, probably.
I'll make the shot, but even if I stop her, you need to get me that key.
Well, I mean, we can get you to the key, but we need her to not be possessed.
Hold on a second. I think that this warlock has been pretty heavily affected. It might still be screwed up even if we blow up this spirit
could
stone.
be no soul left.
Also, is this warlock going to give us this key?
Okay, so we're going to make our way to the warlock, since she's been rather left undefended, thinking her work is done.
Yeah.
You're going to nail that spirit stone floating above her, and then we're just going to blow. We're not going to take chances. We're just going to open fire.
Now, quick addendum to this plan. There are a bunch of Wraithguard around her, correct?
Yes.
And she'll command them and turn them in. They can probably murder us immediately. So I think, all right, we do a two-pronged attack here. We time this perfectly. Mello, you shoot the spirit stone. As you shoot the spirit stone, I will try to distract the warlock with murder. And Andrew, you're a close combat expert. Can you get in there and get that key off of her? Because if you can get the key and control these Wraithguard, then we might not have to deal with a whole bunch of Wraithguard shooting at us.
I pull out my shock bomb like, can I get the key?
Hey, man, I believe it. Either way, this will be one hell of a story to go out on for sure. Demons, Wraithguard.
To quote another famous data slate that involves space, it's a good day to die, Jay.
I wouldn't do this with anyone else. All right, so power up the plasma pistol, power up the hand flamer.
We slap hands.
High five for sure. Let's frickin' do this. Here we go.
I'll make the shot. You guys are all going to get sort of the drop on the this
so I
warlock
assume
here.
like in just like all in unison, we're charging up. Like Mello's like taking aim, like getting her line of sight like, on the spirit stone.
And she says, "I've got it. 3, 2, 1, go."
So I guess she takes the shot.
She takes the shot. You take the shot. And
You see me in slow-mo come, like I jump, like barrel over a piece of wraithbone, I guess, and just like in full slow-mo, just start running at tilt, like just right towards the warlock.
Like your metal like foot like clamping on the ground as you're increasing your speed. Sliding up, I just light the bottom underneath the warlock with flames, so you're gonna have to like jump over her, essentially. Hopefully like freaking her out.
Doves start flying out.
Yeah,
from
doves out of nowhere. And essentially, should we just roll for like a general like of like combined performance for this?
So you're just going to make attack rolls is what you're going to do. You don't need to make the thing. So first, Mello hits the stone.
Mm-hmm.
The stone shatters.
Nice.
Blackness flies out of it, and it all is immediately sucked back into the webway.
Okay, well that's good.
Good.
Whatever that tortured farseer was planning, at least now it's not here anymore.
The warlock hits the floor, and now roll your attack, Jay.
Encasing it in flame first. Here we go. That is a... Oh, nice. And damn it, it's a jam. I rolled a 9. Well, at least it fires, but it... Oh, wait, no, it just jams, doesn't it?
It jams, yes.
Damn it. All right, plan B. So I pull out the plasma pistol and...
your dramatic moment, you're like... Click, click,
of
click.
course this happens, like this very dramatic, like hand flamer goes up and
in slow-mo, I look to the side waiting for the flames and just see Jay slamming his hand on the hand flamer, and I'm just like shaking my head.
But we're like in motion, so you've got to commit to this anyway.
Mouthing in slow-mo, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
But it doesn't matter because I'm dropping the hand flamer. Well, not dropping it, but sheathing it while as I pull up the plasma pistol, aiming with this. I'm gonna get it with this, I swear. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's an 18. That's a freaking hit. With a maximal shot on this freaking warlock. Is she going to dodge or is she
No,
confused?
she's stunned. The stone is sort of...
The breaking of the consciousness that had sway.
All right, so that is going to be 2d10. So I rolled an 18, so that's actually going to be hitting her
It's an 81.
in the right leg.
Okay.
So now I'm going to roll 2d10. That's a 7.
What's the pen on that?
Pen is pen 8 because it's maximal instead of
Okay,
normal.
so, it
7
gets past all the
plus
penetration.
7, so that's 14 plus 6, so that's 20 damage pen 8.
That's a lot of damage to her.
Yeah.
If you had lit her on fire, it might have killed her.
Damn it.
But unfortunately, that is not enough.
All right, so
But enough to, like, maybe distract her. I mean, look, the Spirit Stone distract her. A big old plasma blast to her leg distracts her.
I mean, if anything, like, she was distracted before. Now she's focused on you.
Perfect, which means she won't see the sneaky Adeptus Mechanicus coming up right next to her.
Yeah, running at full speed right at her. I wouldn't call
I
that...
imagine we're doing kind of like a pincer
No, you're all
move.
doing it at the same time. Whack her with your
and
stick.
I'm coming from the side.
Whack her with your shock maul.
Don't deny me my shock maul, Daniel.
I'm not.
No one can. The universe can't even deny you this.
I probably should have denied you of the shock ball a while ago, but, like, that's not...
I'm gonna fate point that.
Oh, God. You can do this.
That's a fucking 2, motherfucker.
Good
Really?
thing you re-rolled.
That's a fucking 2.
Oh, my God.
So you hit her.
So roll for damage.
What part did you hit?
Now, wait a second. You can aim for any part of her body.
Oh, yeah. What's
Now-
the most unprotected?
Slightly less armor on the head.
Now, I was going to say, Andrew, if I know anything, a warlock's a psyker, and we know how to deal with psychers.
I mean, yeah, headshot. That's 8 impact to the head.
Any pen?
No pen.
You do 1 wound to her.
Okay. Test for shocking. The real secret weapon.
Yes. She succeeds.
Damn
But she
it.
was still stunned, you said, because of the breaking of the stone.
We'll deal with that, but
I'm
you...
stealing the key.
Oh, you're grabbing the key? Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Daniel, does she drop the key when he whacks her in the head with the maul?
Well, a combination with the losing of the stone and all that, yeah, she has lost control of the key.
So I grab the key.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do the Wraithguard immediately come under my control?
So you need to make a willpower check.
Oh, goodness.
Got my best at.
So it's at plus 30.
Oh, because you can, I guess it enhances your willpower.
Yeah.
Think about hating demons.
I didn't roll well.
Oh, no.
So I failed.
Okay. You pull up the key. You think really hard. The voices of the Wraithguard, like, overwhelm your mind.
Oh, no.
And you drop the key on the ground, like, screaming. I don't want to tell you what to do, but, like, just in your brain, it's just too much. However, when the key does hit the ground, the Wraithguard that were following her are now reverting to attacking the demons.
Like, basically,
So-
like, default alarm mode?
Yeah.
Shoot demons?
Yeah.
That's good, at least.
Okay.
Do we roll for initiative? Because
Yes,
I'm
now
going
we're
to try
going
to
to roll
grab
for
for that
initiative.
freaking
Now
key.
it's initiative roll time.
I got an 11.
I also got an 11.
Okay. Which one of you has higher agility?
I will have the higher agility. I have 47.
Unlucky for you.
Damn it.
Warlocks are pretty agile, especially when they roll a 10.
Now, follow-up question. What is Mello's initiative?
She's slower than both of you, actually.
Dang it! It's all that blood
Hoping-
loss.
I mean, she's not doing great.
Hoping that she could take a shot and blow this wall.
yeah, I was hoping to be like, aha, boom, dead. Not the case.
Well, the key is still at my feet. So I have a question for you, Daniel.
Yes.
If she reaches for the key, can I strength challenge her for the key?
Your brain is all fucked up at the moment.
How long does that last?
It'll be till your initiative, but you're not going to...
What if I took, like, special aspirin this morning? Ghost aspirin.
Ghost aspirin?
So she looks at you and is extremely confused about what's going on. But she seems to have figured out that a human taking away the key from her is bad.
I mean, I can see how she might
Yeah.
freak out about that.
So she is going to strike at you with her witchblade.
Which one of us?
The one who's right in front of her who grabbed the key.
Oh, no, Andrew! She jams her blade
No, that's not...
into our bodies.
Ooh, buddy. You're going to need to try to dodge or parry that.
I rolled 2 below what I needed. My agility is a 31. I rolled a 29 with my plus 10.
All right, you get hit.
Fuck.
Damn it.
13 pen 8.
You said pen 8?
Yes. Witchblades can cut through anything.
Holy fuck.
13 pen 8?
I'm sorry that it has to maybe end like this.
Well, it's 10 critical. Can you tell me if that kills me? Because if it is, I'll have to burn a
Yeah,
fate
10 critical kills you, dog.
So you're going to have to burn a fate point?
I burn a fate point.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So that basically will keep him at, like, what? Like, critical... Can you really real quick read what would have happened if he did not burn a fate point?
The powerful blow cleaves the target from gullet to groin,
Wow.
revealing his internal organs and spilling them onto the ground
That
before
wouldn't be
him.
the first time that happened.
Except the area and target are awash with slippery gore. For the rest of the fight, any character who moves within 4 meters of the target corpse must make a challenging agility test or be
Hey,
knocked
at least
prone.
at first you got like a horizontal cut. Now you got a vertical cut.
But because you burned a fate point,
It just leaves me at 0 hit points, right?
so it means pretty much everything that would have happened, except for the death part. He's also 1 fate point less than before. You're almost completely cut in half. If you were a full-on human, you would be dead. The metal that's built into you is the thing that's barely keeping your body together. You are out of the fight, though, absolutely and completely. I want to make that clear.
All right.
So
All right, Jay, what do you do?
So I just see Andrew just get
the-
shredded.
This
with
warlock
his switchblade.
stands up and just slices Andrew in half. For all you're it looks like he's dead. Like, it's pretty clear he's dead. We're going to be surprised that he's actually holding on just barely, but...
So I grit my teeth. My hand flamer is jammed. My plasma pistol fired maximal, so it cannot shoot.
I forgot!
But it doesn't fucking matter, because I'm gonna grab that key and I'm gonna eviscerate this bitch. So I reach down and I grab the key, and I guess I gotta make that willpower check.
Plus 30.
Oh yeah, that's a 14 minus 30. I've got full control of these Wraithguard, and the only thing pumping out of my skull right now
Is kill the bitch.
is this warlock dies now.
So here's the thing. The warlock was connected only to the Wraithguard that were immediately close to her, because the Black Spirit Stone had sort of corrupted her. She was evil and dark. These Wraithguard, while you are a human, you also seem to be aligned with the idea of kill the demons. And you have achieved what Cirrus and Atris were hoping to achieve. You have full command
oh wow.
over...
Is it because I reached negative levels with my roll of the willpower on this key?
You were rolled incredibly well, yes. You have full command over an army of Wraithguards. Now, this means for your brain, you are not going to be able to do anything right now. You are just going to be sort of holding the key in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
I've kind of like split my mind
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
just thousands of pieces into all these different ghost bodies.
Not thousands,
Okay.
more like hundreds.
Well, at this point, hundreds.
But he's
Yeah.
basically in a catatonic state, just
Yeah.
controlling these things. He's
Yes.
unaware of the fact he even has a body.
Well, before I take control of all of them, I'm going to enjoy taking control of at least the few immediately in front of this warlock.
You know, I will let you make the attack roll for the Wraithguard. Here are the Wraithguard
goodness.
stats right here.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm saying, I'm just like somehow whispering to you, just 10. Let the others still fight the demons.
So I definitely gained control of these Wraithguard through pure rage.
Yeah.
Because I just watched this warlock just split my friend in half. So, yeah, I mean, a few more than probably necessary are going to turn and aim at her. Ballistic skill of the first one is a 45. Pretty good. Damn it. That's a 50. Oh, it's a regular shot. So it's plus 10.
Yes, it is.
So it hits with a 55. Does she try to evade that first
She's
shot?
definitely going to try to evade. She rolled a 96.
All right. What kind of... The Wraith Cannon. Oh, here we go. My God. So I'm glad we didn't get shot by these.
3d10?
No. 5d10
Yeah, I
energy
mean,
damage.
vaporization.
10-6. Well, here we go. The first two. 4, 9, so that's 13. Oh, exactly the same thing again. So that's 13 again, so that's 26.
I mean, she's already dead.
And that is another 33. Pen 6. How's she looking?
So she ceases to exist in any meaningful way.
We don't probably need to read the table for it. She's a vapor.
Well, I mean, it's more than that. Like, it's the energy of, like, a miniature black hole, essentially, is fight.
It rips her from existence.
Yeah, she like, she doesn't exist at all. She's just gone forever.
I feel pretty good about this. So I guess now I whatever fugue state of rage that I was in for a moment, I guess separates a little bit into, oh god, demons. So, Daniel, what happens now after this?
Okay, so the Wraith Guard that attacked her are now all fighting the demons. The thing is, you feel that the Wraith Guard are slowly being overwhelmed. Like, they're, even with all of these Wraith Guard that you have, this will not work.
Okay.
The vault must be sealed again.
Okay, so I give some quick commands. First, I get 2 Wraith Guard. Well, I guess 1 will do it because they're huge. I get a Wraith Guard to quick go up and pick up Andrew's body off the ground.
I whisper, get as many as possible.
Well, yeah, I think you're actually passed out. I think
You
you're
are not conscious.
I am
you are done.
unconsciously saying, get as many as possible.
So basically, I, with like my split minds, I have like them move into a formation to slowly back away, firing at the demons. I have one pick up Andrew and like kind of gently like carry him out, while another one grabs Mello because I know she's patched up because of Andrew, but I know she's probably not.
She's not doing great.
She's not moving quickly.
She's not ambulatory.
So I just, and the other one to grab me because I'm still like splitting my mind between all of them, and essentially them to like march us back as quickly as possible as they like fire at the demons, pull us out of the vault.
Wait. You hear Mello's voice speaking to the Wraith Guard, and you're hearing
right, just basically talking to the Wraith Guard.
You can't seal it from the outside.
What do you mean?
The person who sealed it in the past sacrificed themselves to seal the door. There has to be somebody inside to seal the door.
Shit. All right. But who's going to take care of Andrew? I mean, I guess I'll have to stay here. I guess I have to shut this freaking door. Mello.
Yeah.
Can you take care of my friend? I think this is a weird thing for me to be feeling right now. I know I'm talking to you through a ghost robot, but like, I feel that he's okay. I mean, he's not doing okay. I mean, I think he's literally on death's door, but can you take care of him?
Yes.
Okay. Just, he likes pillows and,
You are doing a very noble thing.
Thanks.
With the key inside the vault, once it is sealed, the vault can never be opened again. The fact that the key was outside the vault was the thing that led to all of this problem in the first place.
Yeah, okay, well, Mello, it was nice to know you. And hey, I know there's some weird interactions going on with the humans and the Eldar out there, but try to smooth things over, will you?
Us Corsairs have worked with humans quite longer than the craft world. We'll see what we can do.
Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sort of on the edge of the vault. What's going on?
I'm gonna have to stay behind, buddy. I know I've been kind of your Servo Skull caretaker, but let's both be honest, Andrew's taking care of you a little bit more than I have. You're gonna have to help him out now.
Okay.
This is kind of looking like the end of the road for me. You guys do one last huddle up for me, okay?
Okay. I think Andrew's barely. He's coming up slightly more conscious.
What's that? Why am I out? Am I inside?
Let's huddle up. Do you want to do affirmations?
Affirmations?
Wait, affirmations. Where the fuck is Jay? Jay, where I can't. There's so much blood. I can't see.
It's been good knowing you, buddy.
What the fuck are you talking about, Jay? You're not lost in the fort again, are you?
See you on the other side, in Pillow Fort Heaven. So I command the Wraith Guard to push Andrew, Mello, and the remaining people, just those two, out of the room.
The thing is, the last we see of Jay, and we're going to lose contact with him when the vault closes, is we just see him turn. The Wraith Guard are all at his side. The demons are flowing out of the portal, and he's just charging at them. And that's the last thing we see before the vault door closes.
What the fuck just happened? Leave me up, I can't see.
Jay's in the other side.
What do you mean the other side? Open the fucking door.
No, he sealed it. Andrew, he sacrificed himself.
I said get some high fucking explosives and blow the goddamn door.
You're now seeing, like, all of the soldiers and whatever are, like, sort of coming down. Eldar, human. A couple of the Aegis robots are now back online and, like, trying to help now that Cirrus is dead. And they're all staring at the vault door that's closed. So some time is passing. Are you going to like be recovering now? Like this is
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
healing, like trying to drink something and hoping it doesn't like come out my stomach.
Yeah, so there's a woman. It was the woman that we saw, the shadowy figure watching the monitor, smiling when Jay gave his speech. She's entered into your recovery room, your hospital room. You're feeling a little bit better.
I sort of just glance at her and then glance back and just ignore her.
She's wearing a sort of black long coat, and she's got the typical, not that there should be a typical Inquisitor hat, but she's got an Inquisitor hat on. She's got graying hair. It's about shoulder length. She's got a scar on her chin. And she says, I have one question for you.
I have one question for you. Who the fuck are you?
Do you still work for Atris?
Again, I ask. Who the fuck are you and why do you care?
My name is Inquisitor Yisha Tamoa.
You sent that motherfucker that sawed me in the stomach. I've got a plus sign on my body now.
That is because you were working for my father.
What?
Thanks for listening to this grim, dark tale. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Also, what did she mean by father? I'm sorry, I'm a bit thrown for a loop here. Either way, it seems there is plenty more heresy to come. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. I'll be chronicling new episodes of Dark Heresy every first and second Wednesday of the month. And if you want to get your wargaming fix, tune in every third and final Wednesday of each month for 40K Arena and regular episodes of Roll to Seize. If you happen to be attending Gen Con this August, we have some exciting news for you. The Partial Arc crew, including Andrew Dickinger and Jay Jones, will be in attendance demoing their new board game, Mortals, in the First Exposure Playtest Hall on Friday and Saturday. Feel free to swing by and join them for a game. The music you heard in this episode was made possible by Kevin MacLeod of Incomptech.com. For more details, check the show notes. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It helps pay for the reconstruction at GeckoCon, because demons are just the worst. Goodbye.